super dry. You can hear that it's super dry. It just needs to pick me up. It needs to be brought back to life. So in this video, I'm going to do a mousse wash and go. And I'm literally going to do my whole wash and go with mousse. My hair has been through the fire. This is the same wash and go I did a few days ago when I filmed. So if you stay tuned, you'll be able to see my full video with my mousse wash and go. I'll see you guys soon. So literally you saw how my hair looked last video. I'm just showing y'all now how my hair looks now that it's washed, and I conditioned it with just some regular conditioner. It wasn't a deep condition day. That's about how much hair I lost just finger detangling. I'm just showing y'all to see the benefits of finger detangling with my fingers. Um, so literally I'm about to do my whole head with the mousse, the Doux Mousse with definition. I'm excited. Um, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm kind of scared. We're going to see, but this is supposed to be really, really good. It's a texture foam mousse. It's high definition control mousse, and you don't get a lot in there. It's 7.6 ounces. And I'm just showing you the back, what they said it's used for wash and goes, twist outs, and all that other good stuff. So I don't know if you guys can see it with my camera. It defines and shines and conditioning in one step. It smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. That's why I was just like, it smells good. So literally, I'm gonna see and start my wash and go. I'm starting off with the mousse. So I'm just showing y'all that's the only product I'll be using for my wash and go. So you see me holding the mousse. That's all I'm using. And I just start with that section in the back. And I clip it away. I just use a small amount of mousse because you don't need a lot. By the time I got to the end of the video, I had a ton left. And I'm just applying it to my hair, no leave-in. Because usually when I'm using a product for the first time, I usually don't like to cocktail it unless it's like a gel. If it's something that's not a gel, I don't cocktail it with anything, meaning I don't mix it with anything. I just strictly will put that product on my hair to see what type of results it gives me. Now, throughout the video, you're going to see and just pay attention. You know how my hair kind of lays flat when I do the gel wash and goes? It doesn't do that necessarily with this. It actually, sorry y'all, that's my neighbors outside of my apartment complex. It doesn't actually do this. It actually kind of like, I guess it gives it a little bit more body, but you'll see me applying it. Um, I'm trying to really get it in there, and I'm used to using gel, so for me, I'm just like from the rip, like, okay, like, I don't know yet. And also, this doesn't have slip like what you would be able to do with like a gel applying it to your hair. So if you're looking for something with slip, this is not that product. When I applied it to my hair, and I didn't have to use a lot, might I add, I didn't feel a lot of slip, and it didn't feel like it was just going through smoothly. I had to really work it in there. So that is a con for me. I usually like when I apply products for it to have some type of slip. I know that not a lot of people have done a mousse only wash and go, especially with this mousse, but I want to just give y'all like the real deal about how this mousse is. This is just for my hair now. Just because it's doing it on my hair does not mean that you can't give it a try and see how it will do with your hair. But just in particular, I'm telling you the things I like and dislike about how it is with my hair texture. And that's just always something to remember when watching YouTube. You will see a lot of people using products just because it may not work with their hair and they may not like it. Doesn't mean that it won't work for your hair. And I'm not saying at this point that I don't like it. I won't know about the results until once I'm done under the hooded dryer. And then once I do that, I'll insert a picture for you guys of how my hair looked dry. It should not take long because I didn't use gel. I used a mousse. So I'm just going to keep applying it. And as you see in my face, usually like with gel wash and goes, I usually know I'm going to have like popping curls. My hair is going to do what it needs to do. It's a certain way it'll look. With this, I'm just like, it's a look of uncertainty throughout the video because I'm just like, I'm not really sure how this is going to go. So you're going to see me just working it in there and applying it and making sure I really get it in there because I want enough product to be on my hair because it's a mousse and it's not a gel. But you see how it's like it's not laid down. I don't like that either about it. That was another kind. Like my hair was like kind of lifted up. It looked like more volume. Maybe it's going to be like a voluminous wash and go once I sit under the hooded dryer. But for my hair texture, this is what it did, and I wasn't really necessarily a fan of that. So that's another con for me. There's no slip in just it's body, but it's like my hair is not laying down. I don't like how it's giving me those types of results for my hair. So those are the two cons so far I have with this mousse. I just want to be as real and honest with y'all as possible about this mousse. So far, those are my two cons. But I mean, it's going on, so we'll see as throughout the video as you see me continuing on just applying it. I'm trying to really work it in there and get it in there. So I'm picking the side I want to do. This is a new side, and then I just changed my mind. So don't mind the mousse that's in there. I changed my mind and decided I wanted to do the other side. I just, eventually it's going to be more mousse in there, so it's not a problem. So you're going to see me start applying the mousse to the other side. I just figured because it's not as much on that side because I did it. I always do a deep side part with my washing goes. I just was like, let me just get it on that side so it would be a little bit quicker. So you'll see me applying it. Like I said, there's no mousse. So you see I have to really work it in there. It's not like my gels. You see it's like kind of giving me a hard time with my texture. So like that's why I said that's another con for me. I like stuff to have slip and because it just makes it easy because the way that my texture is. But I don't like that it's like flipping up like that. That I'm not really too much of a fan of. And I'm just like, not really digging and feeling it. I'm looking because my son's asleep, so you'll just see me look over periodically. You'll see me keep going, and I'm applying it some more. I mean, my face is just like those cons made me like not really be a fan of the mousse, but like I said, I won't be able to tell the real results until I sit under the hooded dryer and I see it. And once I'm done with that, sitting under the hooded dryer, I'll insert a picture at the end of the video so you can see how it was dry. Um, I'm not really digging the wash and go as you can see, but like I said, I usually don't judge wash and goes based off how it looks wet. I go by when it's dry because it may be really a pop and wash and go, but just the application, I just don't like how it's going on there. Like it's definitely not going on smooth for my hair and my hair texture. I haven't done a mousse washing go in a long time since like when I first big chopped my natural hair 2 years ago. So what you're seeing now is completely different. I wanted to give mousse a try again because my hair is grown and I probably would like growing to liking the look. So I'm just applying more mousse. As you can see, I'm just applying it, just applying it, just applying it, trying to work it in there because there's no slip. So I have to do extra work with this product. So I kind of don't like that. Like you see, it got like kind of tangled. Like I don't like that. I don't go through that with my gel. So that's another just con for me. My hair was like tangling a little bit, and I didn't necessarily like that. And then literally, this is my first time trying this mousse. I didn't do like a pre-test before a camera because I wanted y'all to see and experience my first time with me using the mousse, so y'all can get like a real feel of how it is. I didn't want to try it out and then like, oh, it's perfected for camera, and I shoot a video. No, I want y'all to see if it's going to be a fail. It's going to be a fail, but we'll see what happens. I just, just the application process. I don't like that, but that doesn't mean that when it dries under the hooded dryer, that it's not going to be a nice pop and wash and go. It could really be popping. It could just be the way that it's applied. I've been doing this technique with the raking method, which is literally your fingers, look like a rake when you put the product through. And I've been doing that for 2 years now. So that's why I'm just like, it's not the method that I'm doing. It's just, the way that it's going on. I don't know. I didn't like it. And I'm not like a shingler. I don't like shingling products on because number one, it takes longer for me. Number two, I experience more shrinkage. So I'm not a fan of that method, but I've always used this when it's come to doing wash and goes. Like you see, I'm really applying it. It's giving me trouble with my texture. So like this is a first glimpse of what I go through with like some YouTubers, they won't show you like the struggle with a product being an epic fail. Some will, like Kimberly Sherrill. That's why I love her page. You don't just see the glitz and glamour of her having a perfect wash and go. She is wash and goes and products that it's just not working. She ain't really digging it. And you'll have that as you go on with your journey. It's like a no for you. But who knows? I may use this product again and really like it. But like I said, the true test is once I go under the hooded dryer and I come from out, what happens with it. Like, see, I gotta keep applying it. It's like lifting up. I wasn't really a fan of that. So like that's why my face looks like that. Be very careful taking out clips and stuff. You don't want to rip your hair out. You gotta be super careful with that. I learned that the hard way my first year of being natural. I would like just yank clips and stuff out of my hair and I would cause breakage. Like be very careful when you're untangling a clip from out of your hair. Don't be too rough. And I try not to be. That's why I'm not tired while I'm doing my hair or upset. If you're tired and upset when you go in to do your hair, you're going to cause more breakage more so 90% of the time. So you don't want to do that. I've gotten a good night's rest and I'm up now and I'm shooting, so it's fine. The only irritation you see with my face is just the application of this product. I'm not really digging or feeling it. So you'll see me continue on with applying the product. And you'll see me just keep going. I mean, the definition is there. You'll see it. I'm just still trying to make it work, y'all, because I don't want to say before I finish and before I go under a hooded dryer, like, hey, I just really don't like this product because I won't know until it dries. That's the true test. Right now, as I'm doing my voiceover, my hair is currently air drying, and then I go under the hooded dryer and I let it dry the rest of the way. Like I said, it won't take long to dry because it's mousse and it's a little bit lighter than when I use my gels and stuff. That takes a little bit longer. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to keep going. You see me clipping that down to get that out the way. I'm still trying to make it work. You see the mousse on my hands, and even though it was excess mousse on my hands and fingers, I still had a lot of mousse left. Still have a lot of mousse left. I could do like a flexi rod set, but I usually love just doing my wash and goes. I may, when it gets a bit cooler, do like a flexi rod set tutorial because I love doing those too. They're one of my favorite styles to do. And I didn't forget about y'all about the short term style I do in between when I don't want to style my hair in a wash and go. I am going to have a video coming up for that. If this wash and go is a fail, I'm going to wear this in a puff for like the next 3 days. And then I'm going to go ahead and give y'all another video with my in between style that I do. And I'm going to use my gel and my handy dandy stuff and just show y'all. But I'm going to keep working the product through. But the not having a slip and giving me trouble and all, it like just looks like it doesn't look like my gel washing goes. But I can't count this product out. I gotta give it a chance because it may blow me out of the water once I go under the hooded dryer, and it may be the best wash and go I've ever experienced. I won't know until I get under the hooded dryer. I gotta get my bobby pins. So you don't see me in front of the camera. You just see my door. It's because I'm getting my bobby pins. I like to keep the hair out of my face. I used to keep it out of my face because I just don't like it in my face when it's drying, especially when it's product. I don't want that to get in my eyes. So I'm putting that hair out of my face. I love my deep side parts. I always style my wash and goes like that. So we're going to keep continuing on to style it. I feel like with the gel, it brings the elongation of my curls down, but when it dries, it shrinks up. It may not shrink up as much when I put this under the hooded dryer. We'll see. I'm getting to the last little portion of my wash and go, and literally, you'll see me applying it. I do my wash and goes pretty fast because I've been doing them for 2 years. So this is just the process of me doing my wash and goes and what I have to literally go through when I'm doing them. It's hard work and it takes a minute to master, but once I mastered it and figured out, okay, like you need something that's going to really define your curls besides like a curl cream and besides like, you know, just the leave-in. Once I figured out I needed gel, it was like I started mastering my wash and goes. Sorry, y'all, that's outside. So you'll see me again moving to the back, the last little section. of my wash and goes. It's two more sections left, I believe. So I'm in there. I'm applying the last little part. And I always keep a shirt around my neck. I know y'all probably wonder. That's a shirt with a clip around my neck just to catch the water. Some people, they dry their hair with a t-shirt. And you never use a towel to dry your hair with. It causes frizz and it really dries your hair out. Use a t-shirt. I just use it to catch the water when I'm doing a wash and go. But my hair, it's not dripping wet, so it's fine. But I use it to catch the water. I don't know if y'all can see how wet the shirt is. So I'm really just trying to apply it and make it work, and really truly like this wash and go. We're just gonna see what happens. Like I said, this could be the best wash and go ever after I go under the hooded dryer. I won't know until I actually physically finish doing my wash and go and go under the dryer. I can't really shake it and move it like I would with my gel wash and go. So that's another part I don't like about it. That's another con. I didn't see the movement when I applied the mousse. It was just, I wasn't a fan. So what you're going to see me do is you're going to see me apply it continuously through my hair, and I really wanted to try this product out. I got a little tangle back there, so you see me trying to get the tangles out. It's a lot of exercising you do. You really work your upper arms out when you doing your hair and wash and goes. Yeah, my hair got really tangled and it's shrunken, and I didn't like that, but it's in a better state than it was before I started with washing my hair when my roots and stuff were like tangled and matted. So I'm just pulling the product through. That's like a little last minute thing I like to do. I like to pull the product through. I'm taking the shirt off of my neck once I'm done pulling this through, because I'm going to just wipe my hands and wipe the excess product off. I can't really shake it. So, like I said, I'm not really a fan of that. That's why you see my face change. I'm literally going to just wipe the excess product off. I don't like that stiff standing up portion with my hair. So, like I said, I have to go under the hooded dryer. That's like the true test. Any excess that's outside on the bottle, I took it off of there and put it on my hair. I put the cap back on.